Wire is brought to you by Resora. Elevate your real estate marketing with Resora. Effortlessly design, manage, and automate stunning email and social campaigns with our intuitive platform built for real estate. Say goodbye to complex marketing. Get started with your free account today at Resora.com. And by Notebook LM by Google. Unlock the power of your information with Notebook LM. Upload your documents and instantly access an expert AI that answers your questions, summarizes key points, and generates insights, all based on your specific sources. Become a knowledge master with Notebook LM. Try it now at notebooklm.google.
Man, the real estate world sure doesn't slow down, does it?
Nope, not even for a new year. Broker owners gotta stay on their toes.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Right, to dive into all the latest headlines and see what we can learn.
We've got a stack of articles here from, let me see, Real Estate News, RI's Media, Housing Wire.
Even NAR's magazine.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So we're going to cover everything from agent moves to tech investments, even the DOJ keeping a close eye on things.
It's a lot to unpack, but hey, that's why they call it a deep dive.
Exactly. So if you're a broker owner, you better buckle up.
Yeah.
This is your cheat sheet to what's really going on out there.
Let's kick things off with some major brokerage moves. Seems like everyone's playing a game of chess, trying to outmaneuver each other.
Well, Results Realty, with ERA backing them up, just made a big power play in Chicago. They acquired Mark Allen Realty.
Sounds like they're really focused on attracting top talent. Building a strong agent roster is crucial in a competitive market like Chicago.
And they're definitely not shying away from emphasizing the whole family vibe.
Their broker owner, Judy Cox, even said, let me see if I can find the quote.
Something about creating a greater sense of community.
We see tremendous potential in combining our strengths with theirs, creating opportunities to serve more clients, support more agents, and foster a greater sense of community.
There is. Smart move, I think. In a cutthroat industry, making agents feel like they belong can be a huge advantage.
Absolutely. But it's not just about domestic expansion. Realty ONE Group is making some international waves.
Oh, yeah, they're setting up shop in Bonaire and Curacao, completing their footprint, I think they called it, in the Dutch ABC Islands.
They're thinking big picture, global real estate domination. Bold move, considering the global economy's been a bit unpredictable.
Well, Greg Bardell, their regional director, seems pretty confident. He said they'll be up and running by next summer. Can't wait to see how that plays out.
Me neither. Now let's shift gears and talk about some individual agents making headlines.
Gotta love a good power move, right? Julie Pham, a big name in New York City luxury real estate, just left Corcoran after 2 decades.
20 years. That's a lifetime in real estate. So where'd she land?
Compass. And she's starting her own team, the Julie Pham team. Seems like she's betting on herself and her brand.
Makes sense. With her experience and reputation, she could probably write her own ticket anywhere.
And she's bullish on the NYC market. Tight supply, prices going up. She sees it as a sign of the city's resilience.
I mean, she's not wrong. New York always seems to bounce back no matter what.
Pham even said something like, New York City's appeal is enduring.
She's definitely got confidence in the market. We'll see if her bet pays off.
Speaking of bets, it looks like NAR might be on shaky ground with some of its members.
Ah, yes, the Ars Media Broker Confidence Index. Not exactly painting a rosy picture for the organization.
Brokers aren't too happy with them, are they? Concerns about MLS issues, legal defense, representation.
It seems like they feel NAR isn't doing enough to support them in this rapidly changing environment. And almost half of them are thinking about ditching their membership.
Wow, that's gotta stink.
NAR is trying to smooth things over, though. They brought in Sherry Chris as a special advisor to help rebuild trust.
Damage control, huh? Well, it'll be interesting to see if they can win back those brokers, especially with the DOJ lurking in the background.
Right. Their investigation into the industry is making everyone a little nervous.
Yeah, that whole MLS PIN case really put a spotlight on buyer agent compensation.
The DOJ seems to be leaning towards a model where buyer agents set their own fees directly with buyers.
Which could completely shake up the traditional commission structure.
Brokers are definitely feeling the heat, trying to figure out how this might impact their business.
Some are worried, but others are seeing it as an opportunity.
Like United Real Estate, for instance. They've actually embraced the DOJ scrutiny and turned it to their advantage.
They're growing like crazy with their 100% commission model. Their CEO, Dan Duffy, even said that NAR settlement made their business stronger.
It's a bold claim, but their numbers seem to back it up. What's their secret?
Well, they're not just about high commission splits. They're investing heavily in agent support and technology.
They've got this platform called Bullseye, gives agents access to all kinds of tools and resources.
And their Lead Boost program is helping them generate a ton of leads, which is gold in this market.
It sounds like they're really going above and beyond to set their agents up for success.
Yeah, it's not just about, here's your high split, now go figure it out.
Yeah.
They're providing the training, the tech, the support.
A whole ecosystem designed to help agents thrive.
And it seems to be working. United's now the 8th largest brokerage in the U.S., and they're showing no signs of slowing down.
It's a pretty impressive feat, considering the market's been, shall we say, challenging lately.
They're proving that you can have both freedom and support, which is a pretty attractive proposition for a lot of agents these days.
It really makes you wonder, is this the future of real estate? More agent control, more tech-driven solutions, but still with that sense of community and support.
It's a question worth pondering, and one we'll be exploring further in part 2 of our deep dive.
You know, it's pretty amazing to see United doing so well when so many other brokerages are struggling.
I know, right? It's like they've cracked the code.
Well, they're definitely doing something right. They're not just riding out the storm, they're actually thriving in it.
It's almost like all this chaos in the industry, the DAR drama, the DOJ investigations, it's just fuel for their fire.
They seem to be turning every challenge into an opportunity. I think that's a key takeaway here for any broker owner. It's not about avoiding the tough stuff, it's about how you respond to it.
And a big part of United's success seems to be their focus on the agents. It's not just lip service. They're actually putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah, they're not just saying, hey, come work for us, we've got a high split. They're actually creating a whole support system to help agents succeed.
Like that whole Dave Ramsey Snart Dollar program they offer. That's pretty unique, right?
Definitely. It shows they're thinking about the whole agent, not just their commission checks. Financial wellness is a big deal, especially in a volatile market like this.
And then there's their Lead Boost program. Generating leads is the lifeblood of any real estate business, and it sounds like United's figured out a pretty effective system.
Their VP of Marketing, Amanda Klein, made a good point about that. It's not just about throwing a bunch of leads at agents and hoping for the best.
Right, you got to equip them with the skills and the tools to actually convert those leads into clients.
Exactly. Leads are only valuable if you can turn them into closed deals. United seems to understand that, and they're investing in training and resources to help their agents do just that.
So it's like they're saying, we're not just going to give you a fishing rod, we're going to teach you how to fish.
And make sure you're fishing in the right pond.
Exactly. But it's not all about the bells and whistles, the tech, and the leads. There's also this human element, this sense of community that United seems to have cultivated.
Yeah, that's something you can't really fake. It's got to come from the top down.
And it seems like their leadership team is genuinely committed to creating a positive and supportive environment for their agents.
They're constantly communicating, providing guidance, celebrating successes. It's like a family, you know?
In a good way, I hope.
Haha, yes, in a good way. But let's not forget about the other big elephant in the room, the MLS.
Oh yeah, they're having their own existential crisis right now, aren't they?
With all the DOJ scrutiny, they're definitely feeling the pressure to prove their value.
And the California Regional MLS, the biggest one in the country, is taking that challenge head on.
They've launched this whole campaign called CRMLS 2025 Value Redefined.
It's like they're saying, hey, we're still relevant, we're evolving, we're listening to our members.
Their CEO, Art Carter, is really emphasizing their commitment to transparency and broker support.
And they're trying to position themselves as more than just a data repository. They want to be seen as a partner, a collaborator.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Can they really reinvent themselves and become an indispensable resource for agents and brokers in this new era?
Especially with the DOJ potentially throwing a wrench in the whole buyer-agent compensation system.
Right. That's a huge wild card. If buyer agents have to start setting their own fees directly with buyers, it could completely change the game.
The Swan Poll Trends report actually suggests that this shift could lead to more competitive rates for buyers and maybe even take some of the burden off sellers.
But it could also create a lot of confusion and uncertainty. Buyers are used to the traditional model. They might not be ready to start negotiating fees directly with their agents.
It's definitely a big question mark. And it highlights the importance of being adaptable and proactive.
Exactly. We need to be thinking about how we can educate buyers about the value we provide, how we can adjust our business models, how we can thrive in a potentially very different environment.
It's a lot to process, I know. But the key takeaway here is that change is inevitable. The real estate industry is in constant flux, and the only way to survive, let alone thrive, is to be willing to adapt.
And United Real Estate is a perfect example of that. They're not just reacting to the changes, they're anticipating them and using them to their advantage.
They're proving that you can be both innovative and supportive, that you can empower your agents while still providing them with the guidance and resources they need to succeed.
It's a powerful model, and one that I think we can all learn from, regardless of the size or structure of our brokerage.
United's story is pretty inspiring, isn't it? They're like the little engine that could, chugging along and defying the odds.
They saw an opportunity where others saw chaos, and they ran with it.
And they haven't just survived, they've flourished. It's a testament to their vision and their commitment to their agents.
Absolutely. But let's not forget about that big old question mark hanging over the industry, the DOJ and buyer agent compensation.
Yeah, that's the wild card that could really shake things up. If they push for that fee-for-service model, it'll be a whole new ballgame.
Imagine buyers actually negotiating their agents' fees. It'd be a huge shift from the traditional way of doing things.
It could be good for buyers, though. More transparency, more competitive rates.
Maybe, but it could also create a lot of confusion. Buyers are used to getting representation for free, so to speak. Will they be willing to pay for something they've always gotten as part of the package?
That's the million-dollar question. And it's something every broker owner needs to be thinking about right now.
How do we adapt? How do we demonstrate our value in a way that makes buyers understand why they should pay for our services?
It's about articulating that value proposition clearly and concisely. We're not just door openers and paperwork pushers.
We're advisors, we're negotiators, we're problem solvers. We bring expertise and experience to the table that can save our clients time, money, and headaches.
And that expertise has value, regardless of how the compensation structure is set up.
Right, so whether we're working with a traditional commission or a fee-for-service model, the key is to build relationships based on trust and transparency.
Relationships where clients understand what they're paying for and feel confident that they're getting their money's worth.
That's how we navigate this changing landscape. We adapt, we innovate, and we focus on delivering exceptional value to our clients.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, folks, that about wraps up our deep dives into the wild world of real estate. We covered a lot of ground today, from brokerage mergers to agent power moves to the looming shadow of the DOJ.
It's a dynamic industry, that's for sure. But one thing's clear. Change is the only constant.
And those who embrace change, who are willing to challenge the status quo and find creative solutions to new challenges, those are the ones who will thrive.
So as you head back out into the real estate trenches, remember, stay informed, stay adaptable, and stay ahead of the curve.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll be back next week with more insights and analysis to help you navigate the ever-evolving world of real estate.
Hey there, thanks for tuning into The Wire. If you're enjoying the show and want to help us keep bringing you the latest in real estate, visit us at thewire.fm and click the Support the Wire button in the main navigation. Your support makes all the difference. Thank you. The Wire has been brought to you by Resora. Elevate your real estate marketing with Resora. Effortlessly design, manage, and automate stunning email and social campaigns with our intuitive platform built for real estate. Say goodbye to complex marketing. Get started with your free account today at Resora.com. And by Notebook LM by Google. Unlock the power of your information with Notebook LM. Upload your documents and instantly access an expert AI that answers your questions, summarizes key points, and generates insights, all based on your specific sources. Become a knowledge master with Notebook LM. Try it now at notebooklm.google.